5 meters of ribbon is cut into shorter pieces. Each of the shorter pieces is 2/3 meters long. What is the length of the remaining piece of ribbon? Okay, so we know that in total there's about 5 meters, and then they said that it's going to cut into shorter pieces, and each of them is 2/3 meters long. So what is the length of the remaining piece? Over here, right, they actually didn't tell us how many pieces of shorter ribbons there are. Okay, so over here the working, right, is actually this. Now I'm going to use a simple analogy to help you to visualize this question. Let's say, for example, I have 10 meters of ribbon. Okay, you can ignore this question first. Let's say I have 10 meters of ribbon. I say that I cut it into shorter pieces, and each piece of short ribbon is 3 meters. Then I'm going to ask you the same question. What is the length of the remaining piece of ribbon? In order to do this, I have to find out how many 3 meters ribbon I can cut from 10 meters of ribbon. So I just have to take 10 divided by 3. So if we were to do the long division, right, okay, look, 10, 3, so obviously here will be 3, right, because 3 times 3 will give me 9, which is just right below 10, and then 10 minus 9 will give me 1. Okay, so I know that from here I can cut 3 pieces of 3 meter ribbon, and I have a remainder of 1. And what is this 1? It is not one piece of ribbon, it is remainder 1 meter. Okay, so from here, I repeat, if I have a 10 meter long ribbon, I want to cut it into short ribbon of 3 meters each. I take 10 meters divided by 3, okay, and I found out that I can cut 3 full length 3 meter ribbon, and I'm left with 1 meter, not 1 ribbon, 1 meter. Now, from this analogy, I'm going to do this question. So they said that in total I have 5 meters of ribbon. So I'm going to put here 5 meters of ribbon. And then they say that each of the shorter piece is 2/3 meters long. So each piece of short ribbon is 2/3 meters long. Okay, so using the same working over here, I'm going to take 5 meters divided by 2/3. Okay, so I'm going to write 5 divided by 2/3. Now, since you are dividing by fraction, there's no need to use long division. Long division is only for whole numbers. So 5 divided by 2/3, so remember, always change the whole number to fraction first. So 5 will be 5/1 divided by 2/3, giving us 5/1. So if you are doing division of fraction, change the division to multiply and swap the this fraction. Okay, so instead of writing 2/3, you write 3/2. Now you can multiply, right? Numerator multiplied by numerator will give us 15. Denominator multiplied by denominator will give us 2, and this will be 7.5. Okay, so this will give us 7.5. So what does 7.5 means? It means that I can have 7.5 pieces of 2/3 meters long ribbon, which is a little bit more difficult to understand. Doesn't matter, don't worry. We just need to know that we have 7 complete short ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to find out what is the total length of this 7 2/3 meters long ribbon. So I'm going to write total length of all short ribbons. Okay, so the total length of all short ribbon. Okay, let me just change the contrast a little. It might be a little bit faint for you guys. Give me a second. Okay, perhaps this might be a little bit better. Okay, so the total length of all the short ribbons, now that we have calculated, we have 7 sets of this length. So the total length will just be 7 multiplied by 2/3. And remember, like what I always say, change the whole number to fraction first, which is 7/1, which is the same as 7, multiplied by 2/3, giving us 7 times 2, 14, 1 times 3, this. Okay, so 14/3, and that will give us what? This will give us 4 and 2/3 meters. Okay, so out of this 5 meters ribbon, 4 and 2/3 meters is used to make 7 sets of ribbon, which each of them is 2/3 meters long. So they ask what is the length of the remaining piece. The length of the remaining piece will be, take the full length minus this length, and that will give you the remainder. So you take 5 minus 4, 2 over 3. Now, so this one is whole number, this one is mixed number. So what do? You go and change it. 5 will be 5 over 1. And this mixed number, right, change to improper fraction. So that will give us 4 times 3 plus 2. So 4 times 3 will be 12. 12 plus 2 will be 14. So this will be 14 over 3. See, same thing. See? Right now over here, I converted from improper fraction to mixed number. Now I change from mixed number to improper fraction. So this is actually how you do it. So remember, in order to subtract a fraction, your base must be the same. Since this base is 1, this base is 3, I need to change this into 3. I multiply by 3, I multiply by 3. This will give us 15 over 3 minus 14 over 3. So this will be quite simple. 15 over 3 minus 14 over 3, that will give us 1 over 3 meters long. So this is the remainder length. Do you realize that this 1 over 3 is too short for you to cut into a shorter piece of 2 over 3 meters long? So this is actually the remainder. So the answer is 1 over 3 meters. Okay, don't need to write m because the m is really over here. Okay, so for parents, right, sometimes when you are trying to teach your child this kind of question, for fractions, if you are taking a 5 meter divided by 2 over 3 meters long, sometimes the kids cannot visualize, they can't understand what is this. That's why I actually elected, right, to use a whole number divided by another whole number. You see, I took a whole number divided by a whole number, and then I get the same thing. So I'm using this as a concept, okay, which is using a whole number concept, and using the same method, I'm going to use this to teach this, even though in this case I'm only changing from one of the whole number to a fraction. So that's actually how you can teach your child even better. Use an analogy, teach them the concept, and use the same concept to deal with the other question. Okay, so this is actually how it's supposed to be done. Alright, done.